everybody, here is the reading assignment for week 2. First, I want to summarize the physics ideas that I know. The first one is Newton's second law. Force is equal to the rate of change of velocity times mass. And the second one is the momentum principle. It's basically the rearrangement of Newton's second law. I put the delta t on the right to the left. And then we get mv final minus mv initial, and then that is the change of momentum. The third one is the Hooke's law. Force is equal to k constant times delta x, where delta x is the change in the length of the spring. And then I want to discuss the physics ideas that I did not know before. The first one is the function of Newton's second law. Previously, I just used Newton's second law to calculate, but I don't know what it is for. Now I know it is used to measure a system by observing its surrounding. I can actually calculate an intangible force by observing the motion of the object. And the second idea is the iteration of Newton's second law. Previously, I just do one-time calculation of Newton's second law. But this lecture teaches me to do multiple calculations by plugging in different velocities at different time. That makes the calculation more accurate. The third one is the vector representation of the formulas. As shown on the lower part of the screen, those formulas are all in the vector format. Previously, I just focused on the magnitude part. But now I also need to pay attention to the direction part. Then I want to talk about something that sparked my curiosity. Previously, I just went to the physics lab. I measured objects by using rulers, timers, and other tangible tools, and then I recorded the data and drew a graph by hand. But this lecture allows me to use some online tools to do the physics labs. We use Tracker, GlowScript, and Google Spreadsheet. Those tools are pretty new to me, so I'm curious about how am I going to play around with these tools and do a physics lab with these tools. And this course is related to my major, computer science, because I need to program to do physics labs. I noticed in the lecture that we need to write a while loop in order to do the iteration of Newton's second law. I think it's pretty cool to link two subjects together. And then I want to talk about the confusing or difficult topic for me. The first one is to represent equations in a vector format. It's so challenging for me to pay attention to the direction part. Besides the lectures, the assignments actually give me a lot of help. Week 1 assignment serves as a really good transition, and I believe other assignments will better adapt, just following assignments will better adapt me to the vector format. And the second one is that using online tools is challenging for me because those tools are new to me. So besides the lecture, I use the sample video and the Lab 1 starter code on Canvas to practice using those online tools. Whenever I have a problem, I will go back to watch the lectures again, and then I can get familiar with those tools. And that's all. Thank you for listening.